All right, here at the desk now with me, our chief meteorologist, Jeremy Legoo, talking about, well, honestly, we're talking about a change in weather, but I'm still just basking in the glow of this weekend.
I know. Remember all last week, Mark kept saying, put 80 on the forecast, and I kept saying, I don't have the guts. And
Did we?
81 yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
It is quite incredible, especially considering it is October. 80 degrees in October is a big deal. Now, when it comes to the extended forecast, 70 is a big deal.
Yeah, so that was probably safe to say it's our last 80.
Our last 80.
Okay.
Today, quite possibly, could be one of our last 70-degree highs.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, seriously, let's talk about why, because it does get quite interesting over the course of the next few days. And it's all along the arrival of a little occluded frontal boundary. You can see that thing right now moving overhead. Picking up wind just a bit. We're seeing most of the wind out in central Washington. And there we're seeing wind gusts up near 30 miles per hour, but it does get first windy, and then it gets rainy, and then it gets much cooler. We talked a bit about our drop now compared to this time yesterday, about 10 degrees, but tomorrow I'm going to show you that graphic again, and I'm going to go, oh, look at that drop. Another whopping 10 to 20 degrees. So it's a big drop from where we were earlier this week. This afternoon, 20 to 30 miles per hour, most of those out in central Washington. Tomorrow morning, similar story, 10 to 20 miles per hour, most of that wind out in central Washington. And then things start to calm down as that cooler air mass starts to settle into place. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works. It's going to cool down thanks to not one, but two storms moving through and an overall shift in our overall weather pattern. We've got a little moisture moving into the central portion of the state. A little bit of heavy rain coming down in Yakima, even Richland trying to get in on some of that. Kennewick, right on the edge. I think most of that stays in the Cascades. Overnight, we might, tomorrow, we'll say overnight, tomorrow, we might see a little bit of snow up in the Cascades, but that's tomorrow. Do I lean this way? Why do I look like I'm leaning that way hard? Anyway, I might. Overall, we are going to see showers. Those return tonight, kind of bouts of them tomorrow morning, more widespread through the middle part of the day, and then on and off as we move through tomorrow night and Wednesday morning. That's kind of the overall weather pattern. I still think it stays pretty cloudy throughout most of the day on Wednesday, and then eventually we start to turn the corner. So Tuesday, Wednesday, temperatures kind of in the mid-50s. That's a far cry from where we've been the past few days. Near 60 Thursday, back in the 60s this weekend, but that's considered above average temperatures by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Well, we'll consider ourselves lucky every chance that we get. Jeremy, thank you.